Hey kids, it's GoinPostal. I thought you might enjoy a chance to see what it is that I like to eat and the things I like to drink and the things that I found to snack on. I hope that you are enjoying a trip into low carb land and that you're making it as easy for yourself as you can. For starters, let's start with bone broth. Bone broth is extremely healing for the gut. The best brand, well, one of the most popular brands is Kettle and Fire. You can find it almost everywhere, actually. Albertsons and Fred Meyer carry it for sure, and I believe Walmart does too. They carry both bone broth and the soups, especially Fred Meyer carries more of the soups than any place that I've found. And they come in multiple flavors, both the bone broth and the soups, and I've found them to be pretty amazing. Bone broth is really good for gut healing and for, it's acceptable while you're fasting. Tastes just like broth mostly. I like the chicken and mushroom the best. Really nice way to intake some liquid and some sodium while you're fasting, and gives you some flavor break. Next would be avocados. So very good for you. Anti-cancer properties, lots of magnesium and potassium. An avocado actually has more potassium than a banana. And if you spread a little bit of what's called no salt, it's a salt substitute on it when you eat it, that is pure potassium and will help you reach your potassium goals for the day. So next we would have spinach for high fiber leafy greens with high potassium and high magnesium, lots of vitamins, excellent for you. Gives you a good chance to use some high quality dressings to get your fat intake up. Next we have asparagus. You grill some of this up with some garlic and throw a little bit of lemon on it. That's just amazing right there. Then we've got my cereal. I have a whole video about how this is made about 2 videos back. This is really good for you. It has flaxseed, which reduces your blood sugar. It has chia seed, which is full of omega-3s. It's got coconut, which has MCT oils in it, and heavy cream for the fat. No sweeteners. And it tastes really good. I enjoy a bowl of this as often as I can. Don't forget to throw on the cereal some cinnamon. Cinnamon is also good for your blood sugars and all around health. Used to be used as a medicine back in the day. Then I've got eggs over medium. I do love a good egg over medium, and I have a video that's coming on how I do my eggs over medium to help out anybody who's new at frying eggs. The pan actually is one of the most important parts as far as I'm concerned if you want to cook a good egg over medium. Eggs are full of fat and protein, wonderful for you. Next we've got salmon. Salmon that you buy in a can is always wild caught because farm-raised salmon will not keep in a can, so they don't can it. Excellent source of animal omega-3s and protein, and it's actually better for you than tuna. Next up, we have homemade mayonnaise. Homemade will be much better for you than store-bought because you control the ingredients and you only put the best quality ingredients like avocado oil into it. I have a video up about 2 videos back on how to make homemade mayonnaise, and you will find that it tastes as good or better than store-bought, and you can put flavorings in it like herbs and whatnot. This is a bowl of salmon salad that I made with homemade mayonnaise, and it was fantastic. One of the things I like to do, because I find it to be very tasty and very simple, is to get a roasted chicken from Walmart or Fred Meyer and just pull the meat off the bones, throw it in a pile, toss it into a Ziploc, throw it in the fridge. Now you've got pre-cooked meat that you can pull out at any time during the week, and it's amazing. And I like to get out on the grill and grill me up some bacon. Same kind of a process, just cook it all up, chunk it up, throw it in a bag, Ziploc bag, throw it in the fridge. Then you've got chunked up bacon ready to use at a moment's notice. Next up we have coffee. I love this Dunkin' Donuts caramel coffee cake coffee. It is so good. It doesn't require any creamers or sweeteners in it. It's just awesome. Did you know coffee will also drop your blood sugars? I get about an 11-point drop in my blood sugars after I drink coffee. I like to put a little bit of MCT oil in my coffee. It gives me a nice healthy shot of fat and helps me with my brain activity during the day, helps me stay on focus for my work. And then we follow that up with a little bit of cinnamon in my coffee. Yes, cinnamon, right straight into the coffee and MCT oil. It has a little kick to it. It's pretty nice. It does tend to sink to the bottom though, so watch that. Now let's talk about snacks a bit. We'll start with what's known as a fat bomb. There are a lot of different companies, choices, flavors, etc. of fat bombs. They're a nice little snack, help you not be hungry. Next up, we've got Philadelphia cream cheese in the flavored variety. Oh my gosh, the jalapeno is so good. I am flat addicted to the jalapeno. There are multiple flavors. This is the savory collection here, and here comes the sweet collection. I try to stay away from the sweet ones just because they are a little higher in carb, and I am a sucker for sweet. I just am. I can't stop once I start on it, so I tend to stick with the jalapeno more than anything. Drinks, I love the Bai drinks. They come in so many different flavors, and they are really tasty. They're sweetened with erythritol, which is one of the most acceptable non-sugar sweeteners out there. Next up, we've got Blue Diamond almonds in so many flavors. These things, again, they're a little too good. I have to really watch myself and try to limit myself. My favorites are the salt and vinegar, followed by the wasabi, followed by the dark chocolate, followed by the habanero. So many flavors, really good for you, but a little high in carbs, so you have to be able to limit yourself. Next up, we've got chicharrones, also known as pork rinds. If you're like me, you're not really a fan of regular pork rinds. There's just not enough flavor there. This brand raises the bar. These are really good, but they are extremely spendy. If you're like me and you occasionally just have to have a piece of toast with your eggs, this brand and this version right here is a good, acceptable, low-carb bread. Don't spend the $30 for 3 loaves on the internet for low-carb bread. This bread right here is available everywhere, super cheap, and it's only 1 carb or 2 carbs per slice more than the expensive stuff on the internet. Looking at the nutrition facts, you see that it's 2 slices of bread per serving with 19 total carbohydrates. So you divide that by 2, you get 9.5 grams of carbohydrate, and then you can subtract off the dietary fiber of 3, leaving you with 6 grams per slice of bread. Hey, you know what would be awesome? If you could take a moment and leave in the comments your favorite foods and snacks. That would be a great help to those starting out in the community. Thanks for hanging with me today. I enjoyed it. I hope you did too. Postal out.